Okay, welcome back to Dot Game, or Saturday Morning Dot Game. I'm Joe Jones. This is episode 2 we're doing. We're going to get to some games in just a little bit, but first I want to let y'all know about something. Recently, we've been given a notice from Sunddenlink that we were using a lot of bandwidth. Thus, they stopped our internet connections from going to a lot of websites. This isn't cool. It isn't cool at all. And the reason that it isn't cool at all is because we we shouldn't be limited on what we can express on the internet. Now I know there are some people who are bad eggs and cause trouble on the internet all the time, and yes, that's a bad thing. But for those good people who want a good internet service, want to watch, stream, and download as much as they want, and upload, we shouldn't be limited. Ever. We shouldn't. It's a shameful practice. It's a shameful tactic. It's a shameful way to make money. Suddenlink, I'm pointing to you. You shouldn't do this. We're already pouring out money out of our pockets to pay you so much for at least one service. Some people have to pay close to $200 just to have somewhat decent cable. And even more if they want just a few more channels. And that isn't cool. And you know it isn't cool. And you should be ashamed of yourself. For those of you watching at home, I hope that you've at least put a complaint to the FCC saying that this stuff, this whole stopping our bandwidth usage, is bullshit. And this goes for not just Suddenlink, but for phone carriers as well. You see it all the time. You don't have unlimited internet anymore. And those who do get throttled after a certain gigabyte amount. It's a shame. It's disappointing. It should be illegal. You know who you are. Suddenlink. You know who you are, and you should be ashamed of yourself for employing and providing such horrible practices. There are other ways you can make money. I know there are. You want to make money as much as any other company on the planet. But limiting our abilities to express ourselves freely should not be one way you should do that. You shouldn't limit us from doing that. In a way, it's kind of violating the Constitution, the ability to free speech and being creative. Shows like this one and other Twitch gamers, YouTube streamers, YouTube uploaders, people who want to watch content all the time. There shouldn't be an extra cost just to do that. There should be a limit to do that. Your servers are only doing bandwidth, not really storing much. At least I hope not. So, set your limits free. Set your limits free. It's bad enough that I can't even get TV service from a different provider. It's really bad that you're the only real provider that I can actually trust here at Bryan College Station, considering you have an oligopoly over the market. And you know you do, and you should be ashamed of that too. But if you're going to do it, at least give us incentive to actually like you. I know it's going to fall on deaf ears, but at least the opinion has been spoken. And maybe, just maybe my words will reach someone else, who will reach someone else, who will eventually reach the higher levels of both government and business and say, this is a bad idea. We should stop this. Because eventually you're going to keep doing this and innovation won't happen. Commerce will slow down, and it's going to cause a complete domino effect. Let's face it, a lot of stuff that we do now is online. And the fact that you're limiting us to doing that is a bad idea. And you know it. Stop this, Suddenlink. You're not making any more money limiting us from doing what we want to do on the internet. You're not. So stop it. And that's a memo. I just sound like Laura Riley. Great. Anyway, for those of you who are watching on that game, stand by for a moment. We'll get to some fun and actual gaming.